This is my friend Tyler, and this is a big bull redfish. Tyler's fished his whole life, but a true bull has always escaped him. Over the next 2 days, we're trying to change that. I'm fairly confident we can get him his goal of a 40-inch red, but what I didn't tell him is that I really think we can go even bigger. I'm talking 45 to 50 inches, a true fish of a lifetime for a Southeast Florida angler. I'll be fishing side by side with Tyler. I love big redfish and I'd love to get a giant. It has been years for me. But also, I need to catch a slot snook to bring home dinner. Otherwise, my fiance might label me a bad fisherman. This was a ton of fun to film. Let's get after it.
What's up there, brother?
What's
It's a little nippy out today, isn't it?
It is a little chilly.
Oh boy. 1 hour of sleep.
Oh,
Ready?
solid.
Dude, he texted me and said, at 5:45, dude, I just woke up. And I was like, all right, sick. Me, Andrew, and Cody are going to go fish for 2 hours.
If I knew he was going
Yeah.
to take it so well, I would have actually done that.
Absolutely loaded down. We got pinfish, we got croakers, we got shrimp, and we got blue crabs. If the fish don't want to eat, man, I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll just eat all this bait because it's looking pretty good.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to what should be an absolutely epic adventure. I'm with my good buddy Tyler, better known as Suns Out Fishing. We are on my beautiful Ranger 2600, and this is why I'm absolutely fired up for this trip, because we have our dark horse. We have our, what do you want to call it? Our lucky charm, our secret weapon. We got my man Captain Cody Fee. He's hopping on the boat today, and he's going to help us try and find some big fish, some big redfish, some big snook, and man, there's also some other monsters that we're not even going to talk about right now because I'm scared to say their name out loud. But we just baited up the entire boat. We have every bait you could ever imagine, and we're going to put this Ranger in gear and head to the fishing grounds. We have arrived at our first spot of the day. Now, this spot has some absolutely giant redfish, and it's been a very long time since I've caught a big red. You guys already saw we loaded up this Ranger well. This well, I love it. It's giant. You can fit more bait than you're ever gonna need. Here we have our first bait of the day. This is a nice, beautiful hardhead croaker. You guys hear that? Oh, man. He is really excited to go down and get munched by redfish. Got a 7.0 BKK Mutsu circle hook, and we're gonna nose hook this bad boy right here through the nose. Got some heavy leader, heavy rod and reel, and we're gonna fling him up against the bridge.
I'm gonna get a little bit more down in the water column. We don't have a lot of current here, but I'm just gonna put a split shot on, get my bait down, maybe change my bait up. You'd really put a whole live one of these giant blue crabs out?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Do it all the time.
Dude, I'm scared. I've never seen so much bait in here. Dude, are you kidding me? Look at the size of that thing. We're gonna use that as bait. That thing is a jumbo. There we go. Big old blue crab. Okay, so the bridge is not panning out, unfortunately. So we're actually gonna pick up, move, put the boat back on the trailer and go to a different spot. Try and catch, honestly, some of the same stuff. Maybe a big red. Also, there's a great chance of catching some slot snook. So, gonna see you guys in a bit. We're fishing this little nearshore wreck here. Now, Cody said that he fished here the other day and it was absolutely on like Donkey Kong. So there could be some giant bull redfish here, given this our second try for a giant bull red of the morning. So I'm gonna hook on a bait, get it down in the water column. It's about 30 feet deep here, and see what happens. Tyler brought out this bait caster this morning, and all I said was, every single video I've watched you use that thing, you just get destroyed by a monster fish and then get all butt hurt. Like every time. He's never landed a fish on that rod and reel.
We have a toxic relationship, her and I. But I love her.
Well, Tyler just achieved a life accomplishment, something that he's been trying to do for a really long time, and that's
break 40 inches on a redfish. He just caught a nice fish, probably right around that 41-inch range. Beautiful bull red. These fish actually get even bigger than that. There's fish up to 45, 46 inches out here, and I'm excited. I'm excited to bowl on one of these things. They fight in such a fun way. Like, they kind of bulldog you. They don't have like the straight line speed that a snook will have, but they'll just sit there and shake their head and pull some drag and just dog you. So I'm excited. See if we can get bit. Oh, I just got bit.
Yeah, I saw that. There it is.
Oh, thumped it and it felt like I was in something, but
Yeah, I was just stuck for a second.
I mean, I'm not frayed up or anything. Well, that was my first nice little bite. Thumped the pinfish real tight. Missed him. You're just standing here. Flip out a nice pinfish. Just waiting. And suddenly, the whole rod just does that. That's how you know you got one.
So you don't have it.
I was hoping to actually hit the rod so hard that it just fell out of Tyler's hand.
You in the engine? I'm good. 2 for 2, Sun's Out Fishing. Sponsored by Calvin Klein.
A red drum, baby. Nice. Let's go.
I'm bit. Mmm. Oh, it got me in it. Or I just ripped it out of his face. I don't know.
Got the hook there?
Yeah. I just ripped it out of his face.
They are so frisky, man.
I think I'm on.
There we go. There we go, Ryan.
Oh!
You
Woo! Oh, man. That's a big old redfish.
Oh, we got him there. BKK Mutu circle hook in the corner of the mouth. Wow. Big old redfish and or red drum. You can hear this guy drumming right now.
Oh, redfish, red drum, black drum, croakers, all in that same family. Actually, sea trout in the same family too. They all have that ability to drum, that deep, guttural, grunting noise. And man, what a cool freaking fish. We got multiple spots on the tail there. We have a high spot on this side and then multiple spots on the tail. What those spots function as is a false eye. So when these fish are being attacked by predators, a lot of the time the predator is gonna wanna go for the eye, whatever it is. So hopefully the predator attacks the tail and not the actual head, and they're able to get away. This one is absolutely an old warrior. You can see how beat up this fish is. Honestly, pretty crazy looking. Really, really cool fish though, man. I am stoked to get this one in the boat. Absolutely a gorgeous one. And they're starting to turn on. We're starting to get a lot of bites, so I think we might get a few more in the boat.
Yeah, this big old warrior released. Love these fish, man. Love how they brawl. Love that they eat a bit of everything. And man, they are cool. They are, wow. Wow. They didn't want to be held, shot down to be caught again. That's honestly one of my favorite things about reds is they are really, really hardy. You'll see so many big redfish are caught and then caught again. And you can tell that they're the same fish because of how unique their spots are. And if you find a fish with the exact same spot pattern, very likely it's the exact same fish. And you see time and time again online, same fish caught again and again over the years. So love these things, and I think they're a really awesome resource out here in Florida. How many did you catch yesterday?
We caught 10 yesterday.
10 like 40-inch class fish?
Yep, up to about 45.
And how long?
About an hour.
That's crazy.
So we should fire off. We should get a little taste of that.
Yeah, the tide's just switching right now, so I think the fish might start chewing, but that's crazy. Cody's charter information is all linked below. He can take you guys out and do fishing like this.
Yes, sir.
Oof. Tyler just got bit one of these big old live shrimp, big old prawns, so I think I'm gonna throw one out myself. See what happens. It's very good networking. It's really just turned into a networking event for I think most people. Oh, I'm bit. Literally just pulled it out of my hands. I had the bail open. Wow, was not ready for that. Wow. 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 Big head shakes. Big head shakes.
The hardest fighting one yet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow.
Giant just fought.
Yep, just fighting super hard. Real rambunctious one. That is a healthy specimen. That is a healthy specimen. Wow. This is just a put your time in type of game today, man. I didn't even, my confidence was real low. I was thinking the fish weren't gonna chew, and Cody's like, nope, just stick it out, bro. They're gonna bite. They're gonna bite. They're gonna bite. Give you guys a very quick idea of how big this one is. This is like a 35 incher. It's so funny because the last one that I got was significantly bigger than this, but didn't fight at all. This guy tussled, fought really hard. Very, very healthy specimen though, man. This is a pretty picturesque redfish, bull red, over slot. Normally the slot for redfish is 18 to 27 inches, but where we are, they're just completely closed. You can't even keep them, but pretty stoked on this guy. That was a fun fight. Let's get him released. Ooh, 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 ooh. Nice. Let's go. That was awesome. I guess we're gonna get another bait in the water. We just moved inside here, got our big reds out on the little wreck. Now, on the inside, we are looking for a big old snook or a keeper snook. Should be plenty sitting up against this jetty, so I'm gonna whip out this beautiful live croaker. See what happens.
Oh, here you go, dude.
Already bit. Fight him. Fight him. Andrew will film you. Out the back. Capt and Cody found him. Capt and Cody found him. He's like, I'm just gonna toss a bait out the back and see what happens. Oh! Oh! Where'd we put the net? Oh, it's in the back. He's gonna self net him. That looks like a slot. Eh, it might be close.
Cody with the first snook on the board. These guys got to be 28 inches, like I mentioned. This one's, we don't even need to measure it. There's 3 guys on this boat that do a lot of snook fishing. It's just under, probably about 25, 26. So he's going back to grow a little bit bigger.
Nope, and that's on again. I think they're in the back. I think they're in on the shrimp.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Don't tell me that, buddy.
What you know about shrimp fishing? Oh, we got something interesting.
You got something interesting on?
Oh.
On the scrimp?
Might be a red or a black drum. Might be just a big snook too now.
Yeah.
There he is. On a shrimp. Dude, look at that one. Woo, barely hooked. Look at that. That thing brawled. He might be 33.
Hey, there.
Wow, that is a healthy, healthy fish. Cody, the second snook that he's caught, all he's done is put out the bait, put the rod in the rod holder. Sure enough, smokes a fish. This is a healthy 31. I love the fish from this area because they're so freaking fat, man. Like, he put it in the boat and I was like, that's 33. That's 33 all day. And, nope, it's 31, a little over 31. So that is a beautiful slot fish. We're still in snook season. They need to be between 28 and 32 inches. So this one's a keeper, and we're stoked to get this fish in the boat because that is dinner, man. That is dinner. That's how it works, brother.
Thanks, man.
How often do you put clients on slot snook like this?
Every day.
Every day. That's pretty good.
Yep.
If you guys want a slot, come fishing Capt and Cody. Got ourselves a very fresh and lively croaker. Rigged on the 5.0 BKK, going out towards the jetty.
Well, I have caught absolutely nothing since we got here, and Cody is on his 4th fish. You gotta go.
Perfect.
Wow, skipping them. Skipping them. Well, I think there's a couple snook here. Oh, wow. I'm in. There he is. There we go. Chewing. Chewing. Oh! Came up and absolutely jumped. Aired out. Getting double headers. Double headers in the Ranger 2600. Hill wrap. Dude. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Triple.
Oh, this is crazy, y'all. There are some fish out here.
There we go. Nice.
They're absolutely chewing. We got a slot and then we got an under slot. Captain Cody just released another one, and we got 2 fish for ice. We are having a heck of a time out here with Captain Cody on the Ranger 2600. Just a huge shout out to Strike, Ranger Boats, and Seaward Fillet Tables for putting this trip together, because this has been a ton of fun. Absolutely a ton of fun. Oh, and I can't forget Saltwater Sportsman magazine for organizing all of it. It's been awesome, man. Beautiful fish. We're gonna get some back and get some on ice. This is a perfect slot fish, 28.5 inches, gorgeous, but we're gonna release her. We could keep more, you know, it's one snook per angler per day. We could keep more, but we're not going to today. We're just gonna let this one go. And pretty happy to be out here. This one's straight up sucking on my thumb, not even doing nothing right now. Take her, push her back down so she can get away from any predators. Woo!
We've been doing a ton of different things this trip, but the entire time we've been wearing Strike footwear. Strike sent us a bunch of cool stuff, deck boots, performance sneakers, and they've been awesome. I like the look of them. They're super comfortable, and Tyler and I both agreed they were just a really cool piece of gear. Another thing that's really awesome is that they're the official footwear of the IGFA. We really enjoyed them on this trip, so if you guys are interested in checking out any gear from Strike Footwear, we have a link in the description.
Okay, so last Hail Mary of the night, came to another spot. We were dropping down a live pinfish. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get a true monster redfish. We've got a couple fish over 40 inches in the boat already, but man, there are some true monsters here. We could get a fish over 45 inches here, so I'm fired up, and I think there's a great chance that a monster gets in the boat before that sun gets below the horizon. So the sun is now below the horizon. Tyler caught an absolute stud red, probably the biggest that we've actually put in the boat so far. Cody got broke off. Your boy has not gotten bit. But now that the sun's low, we got all the lights on in the Ranger. The Ranger is absolutely lit up, and that's one of the things that I really like about this boat. It is set up to do everything, and as you can see by the way that this shot looks, it's really good looking because we have all this light and the camera's able to actually take it all in. So I think we're gonna call it for the evening, hit it again in the morning. We knocked off big redfish, we knocked off slot snook. Tomorrow we're gonna try and catch big nasty. We're gonna try and catch a big nasty black drum at the bridge, see if we can make it happen. I will see you guys in the morning.
Good morning. Welcome to day 2. I was at the gas station this morning and someone just complimented the boat, said it looked so awesome. Happened at the ramp yesterday, and what do you guys think? Sitting there, sitting pretty in the water. I think she looks pretty darn good, but it's missing one thing, and that is a couple monster fish on it right now. So let's get out there, let's catch a couple.
Ghost ride the wind, baby.
Hang on, guys.
I think they just saw us and they're like, oh, we should stop. They tried to plow us.
What is
So
that?
there's like a boat that's a drone, essentially. There's no one on it. and it's got all this weird radar and cameras and stuff on it, and it's just out here driving around. We're like, let's make sure we don't get hit by this thing, and when I say that, it just starts coming right at us. And I think whoever's piloting it saw us, you know, at the last second and stopped, but I don't know if that's the military. We got a lot of military influence in this area, but yeah, that was weird.
I think that thing was just territorial, and he was like, yo, you guys are getting a little too close to my zone here.
Our spot for the morning, this big old bridge. Now, in areas like this bridge, up under those pilings, you'll have giant black drum hangout. This isn't the perfect time of year to target these fish, but they're definitely still around. I think we marked a couple on the Garmin. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pitch a couple crabs up under here, see what happens. So we've got half a crab here, and I'm just gonna hook a big old jig head through one of the knuckles. It's basically just gonna hang just like that. Half a blue crab top is removed, but we still have the meat, all the good stuff. I'm gonna get it up under there. Get it up in there. See if we can find a big old black drum. So we've been getting tap pickers all morning, like little mangrove snapper, little tiny catfish munching on our chunks of crab. And I felt a tap, and I'm just trying to tell a story to the boys. And then my line started moving. I'm like, oh wait, I actually might have a real fish. I had casted right in between the pilings behind me over there, knowing that I might get broke off if a fish eats it. And sure enough, he ate it, and he went right in between the pilings and broke my 50-pound leader. These black drum aren't like snook in that they'll immediately target structure and try and break you off like with a fast burst of energy. But if a fish eats and happens to swim that direction, you might get screwed. And these fish are big, they are mean, so he had no problem breaking that 50-pound leader when it was on the piling. But I'll get re-rigged up, and hopefully we can find another one.
I'm not including that. Yeah? It's the little stuff, huh?
Yeah, it is. Oh, that is not the flavor that we wanted. Oh, he pooped on us. We gave him hell. Really tried pretty hard to get a black drum here at this bridge. Only hooked the one, got broke off on the pilings, but it's been a couple hours. Don't think it's happening at this point, but the afternoon was really good yesterday, so we're gonna head to another spot, see if we can find, honestly, a really big redfish, like I'm talking 45 inches plus, and a monster snook to close out the video. Let's see what we can do. So welcome to our final spot for the day, or a final fishery for the day. What we're trying to do is we're trying to knock out a monster snook, like the biggest one that we've seen yet, and we're trying to beat our best red that we got on this trip. Absolutely could happen. The fish apparently chewed this morning, and we have a couple hours to get it done. I'm just gonna scoop up another one of these gorgeous live baits. Ranger Well has kept all these baits going for multiple days now. Big ol' croakers, big ol' shrimp, pinfish, a little bit of everything. And man, oh man, I think I want a croaker to start here. Oh, I can hear him. I can hear him croaking. Perfect. Another one. We have clear water, so we've dropped down our leader size, fishing like 30-pound leader, but still a little bit bigger hooks. Cast them out here up against the rocks, and let's see what happens.
There you go. Right in the corner.
Ooh, nervous. Come on. How's that? Nice. Nice. Thump the croaker. Oh, it came off too. Pulled the hook. Cute little snook though. Maybe they're gonna start to turn on here in a minute. Andrew, what did you hook?
No idea.
For those of y'all that don't know, because you probably haven't seen Andrew in this video yet, he is our cameraman, and he threw out a shrimp rod behind the boat, and that thing just ripped, absolutely ripped drag. We'll see what's going on. Could be a nice black drum, could be anything actually. We'll see.
Yeah, hard to.
On a dead shrimp on a jig head? Yeah, dead shrimp on a jig head. Oh no!
That was, I never know. 20 pound, whatever you had tied on there.
No, it's just pulled hook.
Pulled hook.
No way.
Dang. talking about some of his buddies up north. Oh,
Yo.
throttle.
The dead shrimp is out fishing the live bait. This,
What you guys are
I don't know, but the cameraman is on it. Cameraman is on it. We call him Birdman because he shoots birds all day. We don't catch enough fish for his liking.
with a camera.
Oh my goodness, brother. Again? What are you doing?
That's it.
Ah! Very last spot of the day. Everyone caught something at the last spot except for me, so I think that means I'm due to catch something here. Putting on nice pinfish, heavier rod setup. Let's pitch them out, see what happens. We'll give it to 340. It's 323 right now.
Yeah,
Yep,
you can't
yep.
go off view duration if one of your videos is 32 minutes and 1
Exactly.
hour.
Yep. I'm bit. I think I'm getting bit. I know.
Nice. Nice. Look.
Whew. No? I'm not sure. We'll see what she is. Wow. Definitely a powerful fish. Whoa! Look at that thing. That is a stud. Woo! Let's go, buddy. Let's go. We're at 40 and a half, 41, 40 and a half. Wow. 40-inch reds.
I'm bit.
Double header.
These are Hail Mary fish. We said, whoa. We said we were getting out of here at I think 340 and it's like 335. He does not want that net. Wow, the spots are beautiful. Oh, yeah. One final splat. Oh, that's a nice one. Dang. That's a nice one.
Check that out. Over 40-inch redfish. Absolute awesome way to end the trip. Fish munched a live croaker on the bottom. Great fight on her. Beautiful fish. Absolutely stoked. And while I was catching this thing, check out what we just had enter the chat. Probably one of the prettiest redfish I've ever seen. My guy Tyler just caught a absolute beast with one of the coolest spot patterns I've ever seen.
Check it out, baby. Double header, bull redfish. Dreams coming true out here, fishing with Captain Cody. Man, I don't know what else to say. Awesome trip with one of my closest friends right here. Andrew behind the camera, Cody putting us on. I've said it already in this video, but I will say it again. If you want to get out there and have a good time and catch some fish of a lifetime, you gotta hit up Cody. Just unbelievable. Get over here, Cody. Get it.
Woo! Come on, man.
What a way to end this freaking trip.
Whoa!
Okay. We're gonna get these girls back. They obviously have a ton of energy. And just sweet, bro. Sweet.
Heck yeah.
Taking my time with this big, beautiful fish. Want to get her revived real good. These are such awesome fish and an awesome resource, man. So pretty, great fight on them. And man, I love a good redfish, man. That was so cool. Look at how beautiful this red drum is. Woo! Man, great way to end the trip. Aboard the Ranger 2600 with the boys. Shout out to Capt and Cody for helping us find some fish this trip. But this video is not over. We still have to clean up some of those snook and we still have to cook up some of those snook. So, after I get this redfish properly revived, I will see you guys at the play table.
Welcome back to the dock. We have one of those beautiful slot snook that we caught, and I'm very excited because I get to clean this fish up on this custom fillet table that we got for this Ranger boat. Seaward Systems sent us this fillet table customized specifically for this boat. They even cut the Saltwater Sportsman logo into the table. Honestly, it's pretty sweet. Got a couple knife holders on both sides. Store a knife there. I could have this out on the water all day long cutting bait, or I could bring it to the sandbar. We could lay out lunch here very nicely. You never realize how much you want a tabletop until you're on a boat, and it just gives you a place to put everything. If I was on a bigger offshore boat, I could get one of these and I could just sit here and rig ballyhoo, rig baits all day long, and it's just a nice workspace. But for what I wanted just a fillet table. I can have this fillet table on my boat, on my trailer, in my yard when I'm at home cleaning fish, or right here at the end of the day. It can be a perfect spot to clean up a beautiful fish just like this snook. That's what we're gonna do right here. But just wanted to give a huge shout out to Seaward Systems for sending out this awesome fillet table. We do have them linked down below in the description. They were a sponsor of this trip. So again, Seaward Systems, you guys see that on the screen. Let's clean this guy. Very first thing we do with the snook to make sure that they're gonna be good, they're gonna be the best fish possible, is we bleed them out. We do that off camera. You know, a lot of blood isn't ideal for filming fishing, but we bleed the fish. We basically poke a little hole inside their gills, let all that blood get out. Then we ice them heavy. I had it iced down in my Titan Pro cooler really well. And so I wanna make sure this fish is super firm and ready to go. And that's what it is. He feels firm and he feels cold. And I've already hosed him off once, and I'm actually gonna hose them off just a wee bit more. Fish just have so much slime on them, and when you're at the fillet table, it makes it harder to manage. So if you can just rinse off that slime, I got my raw water wash down here, just pure salt water, washing this guy off. And if I get him less slimy, he's going to be much easier to clean up. Very first thing, cut right behind the head here, work my way down the back of this snook with the tip of the knife. Again, get yourself a freaking sharp knife, get yourself a knife sharpener. I actually just picked up a brand new knife because I thought there might be a great chance we catch a couple snook on this trip. When I get to the bottom, I'll just work across, stick my knife through, and then separate the very bottom. And I want to try and absolutely get all these scales off my knife. It's going to stop me from getting scales on my meat and hopefully not dull my knife as much. Next step is we're just gonna slowly start separating this fillet off. Slowly working our way, get our knife as close to the bones as we can and separate that freaking beautiful meat, man. This is the second snook that I've kept this year. I really don't end up keeping that many snook per year, one or two. And but I'm so stoked when I absolutely get to, and this is such a pretty fish. The meat's looking absolutely great, and I know Christina and I are really gonna enjoy it. What's awesome about this is I'm gonna bring home some snook, Tyler's gonna bring home some snook, Andrew, our cameraman, is gonna bring home some snook, and Capt and Cody is gonna bring home a little snook. Everyone's gonna eat good, this fish is not gonna go to waste, and everyone is gonna have a great meal. Some locally caught seafood here. Popped through those pin bones. Then I'm just gonna try and work over the rib cage here. Don't wanna get those ribs in our meat. I'll work down. Wow. Now hold off here, we got mega swell coming in. Our boat's about to end up under the dock. Dude, now that a boat just absolutely tore through the no wake zone that we're in, we could fish cleaning this fish up. Kind of crazy. Guys, pay attention to where you're at, because our boat was just banging on the dock, and if I was back at the truck trying to go get my trailer and just have my boat tied up, the boat literally was going up and down so hard that it could have ended up underneath the dock and started taking on water because that guy just decided to wake out a no wake zone. So yeah, pay attention to the law. It's there for a reason in a lot of these areas. Anyways, back to this beautiful snook. Keep working our way down, working this fillet off. Looking really nice. This is just, woof. Look at that. That is a pretty looking fillet. Absolutely pretty looking fillet. You know what's even better? Is we got two of them. Now we get to go to the other side. Very same. You know, trying to think what was the very first snook that I ever got to keep and harvest myself. And I actually think it was a 28.5-inch fish in my backyard. I grew up on a tiny little brackish canal that had gar in it, it had freshwater turtles in it, and you randomly would find snook and tarpon in there. And in that canal, on a little 3-inch storm swim bait, I caught a 28-inch snook, and I filleted it up and I cooked it for my family. I think I was about 14. And that's just a super fun memory. I remember I was so stoked. I called my my uncle, who was my fishing mentor, sent pictures to my dad while he was at work. I was just so fired up. But even this freaking 17 years later, these things still absolutely fire me up. We are going to skin this snook up. Just get the snook fillet real close to the edge of the table, get my knife pretty flat, and then just work along with the knife along the skin of this fish. This is gonna be good. Keep pushing down, keep pushing down. Bam, and just like that, it's separated. Now I'm gonna show you guys, bam, here we're separated from the skin, but what I don't do is I don't put the meat on the fillet table. No need to. Have this perfect little skin to protect it. Just gonna feel for any additional bones. A couple right there. There, some pin bones. Throw it so far. Wow, the spectators loved that. But there we have a beautiful snook fillet ready to be cooked up. We're gonna cut this into bite-sized portions, bag it up, and I will see you guys in the kitchen. Well, welcome back to the kitchen. It has been a minute since we got to sit in here, have my lovely camera woman behind the camera, and just cook a nice home-cooked meal for both of us.
I have to jump in here real quick because I'm a complete idiot. Some setting on my camera definitely got bumped and it's causing this weird banding effect for the cooking portion of this video. I don't think it's too distracting, but I do apologize and we'll get it fixed in the future.
And I'm super excited because it is that snook that we just caught a couple days ago and it's looking perfect. Just basically had it on the fridge, took it out, paper toweled it off, made sure there was no scales, nothing gross on it, and we are looking so good. And this fish is really gonna shine tonight because it is so good on its own and we don't have to do that much to it. Very much just starting off with a little bit of salt and pepper. Now each fillet, or each piece tonight, is gonna get a nice dredging of flour. So basically, real simple. Now that we got their seasoning on there. I did pat dry these fillets to get a little bit of moisture off there, but that salt is already gonna start pulling more moisture out of the fish itself. So all of this flour will stick to the fillets, no problem. No need for an egg wash or anything. We are doing a snook piccata tonight. This should be absolutely delicious and honestly not too hard. You guys could try this any night at home. You might have most of the ingredients already in your kitchen. So right here, we have a hot stainless steel pan. Just added some avocado oil and it's already starting to smoke. It's pretty hot, so I'm gonna introduce our fish here. Lightly press down. So just make sure it's gonna cook evenly. The reason I'm rushing to get my fish in is so my house doesn't smell like burnt oil, but putting this fish into the pan will help cool everything down. And that oil will stop smoking. Now that we got everything in, I'm just gonna add a bit of butter to the pan. And that's gonna start melting really quickly. As that melts, I'll just kind of move the pan, let it get a little bit more even in there. And we're gonna let these cook. It's really not gonna take that long, probably 2 to 3 minutes. And then we're gonna remove these from the pan.
Ooh, that was good.
Going for a flip.
Everything is browning up. That nice golden on that piece. Smells really good. I wish you guys could smell it, but I mean, anything cooking in butter smells pretty darn good if you ask me. As you can see, Christina loves Christmas, and it's November 8th, and she already has some Christmas decorations up. Not sure if they'll ever come down, actually. But anyways, have the snook just frying behind me. And I was just thinking about what I really took away from this trip in particular. What I would honestly say is that I need to not forget that there's always more to learn. I learned a ton from fishing with Cody, a guy who fishes a similar area to me, but fishes every single day. He fishes more than me, and he sees these fish do certain things, sees them react in certain ways to moon phases, tides, temperatures. There's just so many things, and it's awesome to go out and fish with someone and learn a bunch from them. Even, you know, if they're the same age as you, they have similar levels of experience, because everyone sees things different. They have a different way of thinking about how to fish, how to approach your situation, and you learn a ton. So if I had any recommendations for you guys, it's if you have the opportunity to learn from someone that fishes an area, absolutely go out and do it. But I honestly think it's true in life too. Like collabing with different people in whatever, you know, discipline you've chosen is huge. It's going to continue to make you better at your craft, and that's just really important if it's important to you to get better at your craft. And I think this trip reminded me how important it is to just continually get out, meet new people, see how they think about things, see how they do things. And yeah, I think I'm kind of rambling at this point. What do you think about this dinner Wednesday? What do you think? Meow. I love you said you wanted to make the salad, so let's show the people the salad you're gonna make.
So I'm feeling very festive, so I am gonna make a very simple holiday style salad. You can use it during your Christmas dinner or whatever you want to do, but there's lots. This is gonna be like a very basic version. There's lots of variations or additions you can do with it. So I'm gonna just start off with a bunch of spinach. Arugula is a very nice base, but I just don't like arugula, so we're using spinach. So some spinach. I'm using pomegranates.
Hold them up.
Apparently they're out of season, so I had to buy the canned stuff. So we're just sprinkling that in there. This gives it a really nice color. Next, we're grabbing some pecans. You're just taking them, putting them in there. You can add onions, honestly, whatever you want. Okay, we're grabbing our apples. Honestly, you can slice them very thin. That's a nice texture too, but I was lazy, so I just throwing them in there. Some apples, and then we are gonna take some goat cheese. Goat cheese is like my favorite. Sprinkle that in there. I'm gonna give everything like a nice toss too, while my hands are dirty.
Our fish is looking pretty good. All I did to guarantee it was actually done is I do the fork test, just see how easily the fork goes in. That's pretty much close. This one's like borderline, but we're gonna reintroduce our fish in a second. It's still gonna continue to cook. So I'm just gonna scoop these out of here. Golly. It didn't stick the whole time, now it's sticking. Whoop. Pull this out of there. This smells so good. We're gonna do a bit more butter in the pan. Let this start melting down. And we're gonna toss in some shallot that I diced up. A little bit sweeter than onion, not as harsh. So add in about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Cook down in our pan with all the brown bits from our fish all working together. Now I have some white cooking wine, just gonna deglaze the pan with that. Hear that start to bubble, that's gonna pull up all the brown bits on the bottom of the pan. Now as this cooks, we'll remove any of the alcohol taste. It's gonna really bring together all the flavors that we've got working. I'm constantly kind of messing with my heat, like see how the pan got too cold, the liquid stopped bubbling, so I'll bring the heat back up. Then if it bubbles too much, I'll pull it back down. I'm just working through this. Cat update.
Look at that. Look at that.
Now we've got the juice of half a lemon. Add some lemon slices. And some capers. Capers have that vinegar flavor. All of that works really well with the butter and the white wine and the lemon that we have here. Kind of experimenting a little bit with this one, but we want a little bit more juice. I don't want to do a ton of white wine if I don't have to. So I'm also gonna add a little bit of chicken broth, just so it's not bland like water, has a little bit of flavor to it. As this all continues to simmer down, just give me more volume of sauce. And just to get it a wee bit thicker, not too thick, oh, Kitty likes it. We're just gonna add a little bit of cream. Just about that. You think so, Kitty? We can reintroduce our fish into the sauce. Oh, this is gonna be so freaking delicious. We're almost to my favorite part. We're gonna get to eat that snook, but we are plating up. Got some orzo pasta. Just might have overcooked it a wee bit, but it's still gonna taste just fine. Just dinner for two tonight. We gave, what was awesome is we were able to feed a bunch of friends and family, able to give a good amount of snook to our cameraman Andrew, who had some family coming into town. Cody took some, Tyler took some to his family. Christina and I get this wonderful meal. So I am stoked when everyone gets to just taste this awesome fish. Now, for our meal, I think ours is gonna be the best, but I might be a little biased and very hungry. Nice piece of fish for Christina. A very nice piece of fish for me. And we're gonna get some of that juice, capers, lemon, brain fart. Christina and I are so tired. We've had a long weekend and my brain's like not working at all. The shallots and that lemon, butter, cream, white wine sauce. We are gonna enjoy this one. Let me see some of that homemade dressing that you made. Ooh.
So I was gonna make it, but we were at the store and I was like, well, I know that this tastes good, so we just bought it. We're gonna use it.
Well, that's pretty much what we were gonna make.
Yeah, so.
We are digging in. This smells amazing. I will let you guys know how it is in just 1 second. Oh my gosh, that was good. That was delicious. That was much needed. I swear, every time that we go to do a catch and cook, it becomes so late at night because just filming and cooking filming anything makes it take exponentially longer. So it's about 9 o'clock. We are absolutely tuckered out, but a great meal, great company, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Huge thank you to everyone who made this video possible. Saltwater Sportsman, Strike Footwear, Seaward Systems, Captain Cody, Ranger Boats, and most of all, you guys for watching all the way to the end. And if you're interested in more awesome fishing videos, go ahead and check this video out right here. YouTube thinks you're really gonna like it. I'll see you over there.